Have you ever woken up and felt a sudden realization that life isn't unfolding the way you envisioned it? The dreams you once had, the people you surrounded yourself with, and the goals you chased seem to morph into something different, almost unrecognizable. The passage of time feels relentless, and as you approach your 30s, it accelerates, leaving you wondering if you're keeping up. For Sigma males, this period is marked by confronting a series of harsh truths that many prefer to avoid. These truths are not just fleeting thoughts, they're pivotal lessons that, while often stark and uncomfortable, serve as a crucible for growth. They illuminate the unique strengths that define a Sigma, setting them apart from the conventional paths of alpha or beta males. In this video, we'll delve into 11 of the most challenging lessons that every Sigma male comes to understand by the time they hit 30. These insights are not merely about survival. They are about thriving in a world that often misunderstands the Sigma's quiet strength and independence. So join us as we unpack these profound realizations, offering a roadmap for those navigating the complex journey of self-discovery and personal mastery. Number 1. Learning to say no without guilt. By the age of 30, Sigma males have developed a deep understanding of the value of their time and energy, leading them to master the art of saying no without guilt. In a world that often pressures individuals to be constantly available and accommodating, this skill becomes a defining aspect of their maturity and self-awareness. Sigma males realize that indiscriminately saying yes to every request, invitation, or opportunity can scatter their focus and leave them overwhelmed. Saying no is not merely about rejection, it's about strategic prioritization. Sigma males set clear boundaries, ensuring that their commitments align with their long-term goals and personal values. This disciplined approach allows them to dedicate their energy to pursuits that truly matter, whether it's advancing in their careers, deepening meaningful relationships, or focusing on personal growth. They understand that their time is a finite resource and that preserving it for what genuinely resonates with them is essential for achieving a fulfilling life. Moreover, Sigma males learn to say no with confidence and without guilt, recognizing that self-care and personal well-being are non-negotiable. They understand that declining certain requests isn't a sign of selfishness but a necessary step in maintaining their mental and emotional health. This ability to assertively set limits reinforces their sense of autonomy and control over their lives, empowering them to navigate their paths with clarity and purpose. By mastering the ability to say no, Sigma males cultivate a life of intentionality. They move forward with a focused vision, free from the burden of unnecessary obligations. This self-assured approach not only safeguards their well-being but also enables them to channel their efforts into areas that offer the greatest personal and professional satisfaction, embodying a life of resilience, purpose, and authenticity. Number 2. Facing the reality that time speeds up after your 20s. In the early 20s, life feels like an expansive playground, where the future seems distant and the abundance of time creates a false sense of security. This period is often characterized by exploration, taking risks, and the belief that there's always another chance to course correct. Sigma males, like many others, may spend these years experimenting with different paths, indulging in varied experiences, and soaking in the novelty of newfound independence. However, as they approach their late 20s, a noticeable shift begins to occur. Time, once perceived as plentiful, starts to accelerate. Days blend into weeks, and weeks into months, creating a sense of urgency that wasn't felt before. This change in perception often comes with the realization that time is a non-renewable resource. Once gone, it cannot be reclaimed. For Sigma males, this awakening is a pivotal moment that reshapes their approach to life. The heightened awareness of time's fleeting nature propels Sigma males to become more intentional about their choices. They start to critically evaluate how they spend their hours, becoming increasingly selective about the activities, projects, and relationships they engage in. The understanding that every minute spent on trivial or unfulfilling pursuits is a minute lost prompts them to prioritize their goals and passions with greater clarity and focus. By 30, Sigma males have typically honed their ability to say no to distractions and yes to what truly matters. Their careers are often a reflection of their deeper ambitions, chosen with a long-term perspective in mind. Personal growth becomes a disciplined pursuit, with habits and routines designed to maximize productivity and fulfillment. Relationships, too, are cultivated with care, emphasizing quality over quantity and fostering connections that align with their values and life vision. This recalibration of priorities leads Sigma males to live with a profound sense of purpose. They are driven by the understanding that time is their most valuable asset, and they strive to ensure that every action they take brings them closer to their ultimate goals. The urgency they feel is not a source of stress but a motivating force that propels them forward, helping them navigate their lives with intentionality and a relentless focus on what truly matters. Number 3. Letting go of the desire to be understood. Sigma males come to terms with the fact that not everyone will understand or agree with their choices. Instead of wasting energy trying to explain or justify themselves, they focus on achieving their goals and living authentically. They realize that actions often speak louder than words, and that the best way to communicate their intentions is through tangible results. By letting go of the need for external approval, they free themselves to pursue their passions with confidence and determination. This ability to stay true to themselves, even in the face of misunderstanding, empowers Sigma males to lead fulfilling lives on their own terms. Number 4. Understanding that anger is a temporary emotion. Anger is a natural, instinctive response to perceived threats or injustices, but Sigma males come to see it as a transient emotion that, if left unchecked, can wreak havoc on personal and professional relationships. Through introspection and the cultivation of emotional intelligence, they learn to view anger as a signal rather than a command. Instead of reacting impulsively, they develop coping mechanisms to manage their anger constructively. This might involve stepping away from a heated situation, engaging in physical exercise to dissipate tension, or channeling their energy into creative pursuits that bring clarity and resolution. By mastering their emotional responses, Sigma males transform anger from a destructive force into a powerful tool for personal growth and problem solving. Their ability to remain composed under pressure not only diffuses potential conflicts but also positions them as leaders who can navigate challenges with a calm, strategic mindset. Number 5. Resisting the urge to one-up others. In a world that often glorifies competition and comparison, Sigma males choose a different path. They resist the urge to engage in the endless cycle of one-upping others, understanding that true confidence and success are internally validated. By focusing on their own goals and personal growth, they avoid the stress and emptiness that comes from seeking external validation. This quiet confidence allows them to stand out naturally, earning respect through their authenticity and achievements rather than through superficial displays of superiority. Sigma males understand that their worth is not determined by how they compare to others, but by how they align with their own values and aspirations. Number 6. Realizing happiness is a byproduct, not a goal. In a society that often portrays happiness as the ultimate achievement, Sigma males learn that pursuing it as an end in itself can lead to disillusionment. They come to understand that true happiness is not about perpetual joy or the absence of difficulties, but rather a state of contentment that arises when one's life is in harmony with deeply held values and passions. By shifting their focus from chasing fleeting moments of pleasure to cultivating a life of purpose and integrity, Sigma males find a more enduring form of fulfillment. They engage in activities that resonate with their authentic selves, build relationships that offer mutual respect and support, and contribute to causes that inspire them. This approach leads to a sense of inner peace and satisfaction, as happiness becomes a natural consequence of living a life aligned with their true selves. Number 7. Avoiding the trap of perfectionism. The pursuit of perfection can be a paralyzing force, causing individuals to delay or avoid taking action due to fear of imperfection. Sigma males, however, learned that striving for perfection often results in stagnation and missed opportunities. They adopt a more pragmatic approach, embracing the concept of good enough to launch. By focusing on progress rather than perfection, they allow themselves to take action, gather feedback, and make iterative improvements. This mindset not only accelerates their personal and professional growth but also ensures they remain adaptable and responsive to new challenges. They understand that perfection is an unattainable ideal, and by prioritizing momentum over flawlessness, they position themselves for continued success and innovation. Number 8. Recognizing the fragility of relationships. Relationships, while vital to a fulfilling life, are inherently fragile and often subject to change as individuals grow and evolve. Sigma males come to understand that not all relationships are meant to last forever, and some may naturally fade as life circumstances shift. By 30, they have likely experienced the dissolution of friendships or partnerships that once seemed unbreakable. Rather than clinging to connections that no longer serve mutual growth, Sigma males learn to cherish and invest in relationships that are meaningful and supportive. They focus their emotional energy on cultivating bonds that align with their current values and life direction, understanding that the quality of their relationships is more important than the quantity. This discerning approach allows them to build a social network that enriches their lives and supports their personal development. Number 9. Realizing not every decision needs public approval. The need for validation from others can be a significant barrier to personal growth. Sigma males, however, recognize that living authentically often means making decisions that may not be understood or approved by the majority. Whether it's pursuing a less conventional career path, ending relationships that no longer serve their growth, or making life changes that align with their personal values, they learn to trust their judgment over societal expectations. This courage to act independently, even in the face of criticism or misunderstanding, empowers Sigma males to carve out a life that reflects their true desires and aspirations. They understand that long-term fulfillment often requires enduring short-term discomfort and that the path to personal satisfaction is paved with choices that prioritize self-respect over public approval. Number 10. Refusing to let past labels define you. As individuals progress through life, they accumulate labels based on past actions, roles, or perceptions, whether as the quiet one, the rebel, or the overachiever. Sigma males, however, refuse to be limited by these labels. They understand that personal growth requires the freedom to evolve beyond previous identities. By consciously shedding outdated labels, they open themselves up to new possibilities and experiences. This might involve breaking free from restrictive social circles, leaving unfulfilling careers, or embracing new hobbies and skills that reflect their current aspirations. By 30, many Sigma males have undergone significant reinventions, viewing each transformation not as a loss of identity, but as an essential step in their journey toward self-actualization. They see change as a dynamic force that propels them toward their best selves, rather than as a threat to their stability. Number 11. Embracing solitude as a source of strength. In a society that often equates success with social connections and constant activity, Sigma males stand apart by recognizing the intrinsic value of solitude. They view time alone not as isolation but as an essential component of their personal and intellectual growth. In these quiet moments, they engage in deep self-reflection, examining their thoughts, motivations, and experiences without the distractions of external influences. This introspection allows them to understand their true desires and align their actions with their inner values. Solitude also serves as a creative incubator for Sigma males. Away from the noise of daily life, they can explore innovative ideas, solve complex problems, and develop strategies with a clear and focused mind. This self-imposed retreat from the world fosters resilience, as they learn to rely on their inner strength to navigate life's challenges. Moreover, their comfort with being alone enhances their independence, making them less susceptible to societal pressures or the need for constant approval. By embracing solitude, Sigma males cultivate a strong sense of self, which becomes a cornerstone of their identity. This self-sufficiency empowers them to make decisions confidently and pursue their goals without the need for external validation, reinforcing their unique approach to life and success. If you found this video insightful or relatable, why not join our growing community? Subscribe to the channel for more content exploring the mindsets, traits, and behaviors of Sigma males. Your engagement helps us dive deeper into these unique perspectives. Be sure to like this video if it resonated with you, share it with someone who might appreciate it, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Remember, as a Sigma male or someone inspired by their path, staying true to yourself is the ultimate strength. Keep evolving, stay strong, and we'll see you in the next video.